Hey, today I'm going to plant a few different vegetables in this garden bed. Now, rather than do one long video of all the different vegetables that are there and you watching it for 10 minutes and being bored out of your brain, I'm just going to do a few shorter ones. Now, the soil here, you can see, we've got some good garden soil. It's just a mixture of sandy loam, mushroom compost, soil conditioner, chicken manure, cow manure, and I've put some wetting agent in it too. So a nice organic mix. First vegetable I'm going to plant, you can see, before I continue I should say actually, that I've actually made little rows for all the vegetables, and I've given it a good soak with some water too, so it's ready to rock. Now, first vegetable today I'm going to plant is silverbeet. So in the spinach family, really easy. If you're not sure about what to plant and you think, oh god, this is going to be hard, etc, etc, try silverbeet, chard, spinach, things like that. No flowers, no worry, easy to grow, yield a really high crop. These are really perfect. Now I'm cheating a bit today. I'm using seedlings. I'm not actually growing. I haven't grown these from seed, although they are easy. I'm just using some seedlings. So I've taken the pack out of the box. All you need to do is just rip them out to their little piece. So you've got the plant there, good chunk of the root system. And placing is important too. We'll start from the end here. And in he goes. Now I'll put a few in. This is how easy it is. Keep them a good distance apart. You'll often get heaps in a seedling pack. So I'm probably putting these a little bit too close. I think they'll be alright though. Probably about 15 centimetres or so apart. Take into consideration how big your vegetable is going to grow when you plant it too. Put this one in here. I might actually end up going into the next row. Got a few things I'm going to plant today. I'm going to do all the videos in one go. Spinach and silverbeet and chard and all that stuff is really good because you can use it in all kinds of recipes. You can blanch it and chop it up and freeze it really well. Now a couple of these little ones I'll chuck in the end. And my sheep love it too. So if I've ever got an excess, I've always got someone to give it to. Now just separate them. Careful not to tear the root system too much when you first put them in. There we go. Now I'll continue on to the next row, but I'll just finish on this row just so you're not sitting there forever watching me fluff around. Alright, I'll chuck one in the end for measure, eh? Oh, look, there's a big hunk of mushroom compost. Just break that up. Now I've already put wetting agent in here, so that's all ready to rock. See how much I've got left? It's only half. So what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So you're getting 24 seedlings. Add the one punnet, which will cost you about $3-4 thereabouts. Alright. So from there, all I'm going to do now is put some mulch. This is sugarcane mulch around it. Just a little bit, because I'll do the whole garden bed once I've finished. I'll come back and show you the other vegetables. Don't worry if they get covered a little bit, because they'll grow through that. Alright, now from there, I'm going to put some fertiliser on. I'll do that last actually, when I put everything in. So what I'll do now, I'll just give them a quick water in. Make sure it gets a good soak. The soil should be nice and friable, so by the time you've put it on, after a few seconds it should have soaked in. You don't want it sitting on top. It's a sign of it's just a too dry soil that hasn't got any nutrient components in it. Alright, there's the silverbeet. And I'll come back and I'll show you how that's growing in the next few weeks as well. and I'll try and go over some of the recipes for it too. I'll come back in about 10 minutes. I'll go through the next vegetable I'm going to plant is carrots. I'm putting in silver beet, carrots and fennel in this vegetable garden today. So that's silver beet. Requires a fair amount of water. Try and put it in a spot where it's going to get sun for most of the morning up until early afternoon, but try and keep it out of the heat, especially the hot part of the day, because it will wilt and just die off. It really requires a lot of water. Cool. Easy. Alright, now I'll plant the rest of this silver beet and I'll be back. Any questions about silver beet, just give me a yell, alright? And I'm using an organic fertiliser on this stuff today too. Cool. So that's planting silver beet. I'll see you again in about 5 minutes.